You've known the work of Unity's demo team for several years. We are usually here to tell you all about the different ways in which we have improved and customized and extended various graphics features of Unity, all in the pursuit of making them better. But this time, our production feels very different from before. It now feels that Unity is already giving us a solid foundation that we can comfortably rely on, and that made us confident enough to take upon some new challenges and some more unconventional subject matter. We have had our graphics programmers unleash their imagination and work on creating essential elements of our storytelling. It feels more and more like we can afford to experiment and to try new things. With Unity's high-definition render pipeline and the new generation of post effects, we now have a fully featured production-ready working environment. And we don't have to worry about visual quality because it just comes out of the box. Artists don't even need to have a deep understanding of what exactly is happening under the hood. But there's a lot going on that contributes to the visuals being what they are. And Natasha will be back to break it down for you afterwards. But for now, let me give you a glimpse into the news story that we're working on. This build was just made an hour ago, and I hope it works. Bear with me, because it will play in real time. Thank you.
This is the place. Doesn't look like much. Go take a look. Yeah, got it. Okay, here we go. So who exactly is this guy? You're kidding. They're a fairy tale busting. Don't be an idiot. I see it. Open it. Wait. Do it. Can't believe this place is actually real. This makes no sense to me, Boston. But he might happen to be right.
I gotta be honest with you, I get chills watching this, especially here. Now, Silvia just said this was hot off the presses. She wasn't lying. So we're gonna try something a little nuts. I'll tell you, I'm a little antsy about it. Since the demo just finished, we're gonna try to go and break it down and look what's happening under the hood in the editor. A little. So, what I deeply love about Unity's demo team, truly, is that they're always pushing the frontiers of real-time graphics for the industry at large, not just about what's happening with graphics at Unity. And in fact, some of you who know me well know that one of the reasons I joined Unity is for the chance to work together with a creative team that is our demo team. Now, sometimes I'm always awed by their vision, but sometimes they come to me and discuss where they want to push their ambition, and I blanch. Because I'm like, really? That seems intense. They tell me what they want to push, and together we work, we push the graphics on our end, they push the specific effects. And as a result, we're really living it together, in it together, as a true production. This was a perfect example of that. So for me, it was tremendously exciting to hear that they're finally feeling free to focus on all the special cases, the magic, for their creative vision. And letting creators do their thing truly is what I came to Unity for. Now, the Heretic is not only packed to the brim with a ton of graphics features from HD and many bespoke effects, it's a visually gripping experience that is actually running steady 30 FPS on a consumer-grade, off-the-shelf gamer PC. And that's possible because of the latest optimizations across the board for the HD graphics features, such as heavily tuned volumetrics, lots of VGPR magic there, optimized from scratch HD post-processing stack, fast real-time area lights, and so much more. And the team relied on the visual effects graph to create abundant volumetric ambience, constructing compelling atmosphere with detailed visual effects. And now the fast performance of GPU particles in the VFX is what allowed them to amp up the richness of their scenes while maintaining solid frame rate. And it was easy for the team to create this with a powerful art-eccentric tool. Lighting is at the core of visual storytelling. With well-crafted lights, you create suspense, or you can diffuse a tense situation. Yet often, complex lighting takes hours to create. Long baking steps can make any story iteration tenuous. With HDRP, performant, rich, and high-quality lighting types, for the first time, the demo team was able to express their creative vision for this particular experience for a complex, cinematic quality world entirely with real-time lights. Now, light layers enabled a lot of custom setup for key parts of the scene. For example, like lighting the main character or putting particles in separate layers, enabling cinematic control for the creators. This is actually how live action films are made. HD lights in particular are physically based with real-world units. What this means is it allows artists to use their experience from real world to guide the lighting setup. You know the light bulbs, you know the sun, and you don't have to translate your exposure units into arcane units. It just works. With highly detailed context shadows, we're able to pick up a lot of micro details of complex surfaces. That's what allows us to actually have the eyelashes cast proper shadows on the face in a performant manner. That's something that's really hard otherwise. And all of this came with really fast iteration for artists. They maintained their high visual bar expectations, and still they were able to achieve stellar runtime performance. The HD pipeline also gave the demo team a lot of Legos to build the digital human's appearance. All of the organic materials for skin, hair, fabrics are available as HD master nodes in the shader graph. The demo team took them, pushed them to 11, and really customized the heck out of them to create a truly realistic human. The cinematographer's lens directs our attention. It drives the viewer focus in. The camera properties can intensify our emotions, or, with a focal length change, can rapidly build a sense of surprise. In film, this is controlled entirely through actual physical properties of the lens itself. With the new HD post-processing stack, Vess, the creative director of the Heretic, achieved the filmic look by deep use of physical camera that's fully supported with the new HD post stack. And this stack is the next level revolution for post-processing at Unity, upgraded, rewritten from scratch for maximal integration with HDRP. For example, the new HD bloom effect is fully energy conserving with a much more natural look. It's stable for all ranges of values, and it's also aided by pre-exposition to help with high physical values. It also supports a wide range of scene exposures. What does that mean? That means that for creator, they no longer have to fight with sudden overblown hotspots from bloom. It behaves consistently and predictably. Personally, I'm actually really excited about our new algorithm for depth of field. Some of you who've seen the graphics updates, or Jar of Awesome as I call it, probably have seen this excitement from me. This algorithm uses resolution-independent, scalable parametric bokeh shape with proper aperture control. It accurately supports anamorphism. It also recreates the cat eye effect of the camera, which occurs when the light enters camera at an angle. Now, these physical imperfections, they bring completely new level of naturalness to the resulting frame. And for me, that actually truly makes the frame feel cinematic. But that's not all, of course. The HD post stack includes a completely new motion blur, far better quality, faster performance, wider and more precise blurs, and also no halo artifacts. There is a new film grain for HD that makes you really feel like a perfect cinematic grain quality. And there's a really good reason for it, because we relied on a high-resolution reference grain. But artists can scan in the grains and make it their own. Now, there's one more component to HD post-processing stack that I personally find very handy. It's the Panini Projection, which is a mathematical rule for constructing perspective for very wide fields of view. It's not named after a sandwich. It is, in fact, named in honor of Giampaolo Panini, an 18th century Roman painter and a professor of perspective. This obscure mathematical formula, integrated to the new HD post stack, enables creators to work with a wide variety of display form factors. You set it up in a minute, and it doesn't matter if you display it on a 16:9, on a phone screen, or on an ultra-wide display at a Keynote. It just works. And I want to thank again to the amazing demo team for introducing us to this beautiful world of the Heretic. And I also want to thank Natalie. That's a wrap for our show tonight. We covered a lot of ground, from demonstrating why Unity is the platform for mobile game developers, to showing you how much progress we've made with performance and graphics. And we look forward to launching 2019.1 with you this spring. Thank you. And of course, have a fantastic GDC.